Welcome everyone to Fresh Lava Productions. My name is Brian. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for returning, paying me more attention. I love it. Okay, Hermione. Thank you. This is a general reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. And I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I love me some Virgos. Fine people, salt of the earth. Honorable Virgo mentions my brother-in-law Christopher, love you bro. Of course, myself, I am a Leo Virgo cusp. I am the Leo Virgo cusp. My new friend Davida, it's okay. And last but certainly not least, TJ. Hope everybody's doing great, having a good weekend, getting through this madness that's sweeping the country and apparently the whole world. Staying safe out there. Let's see if we can get you some good messages here today. The animals always get super active whenever I'm doing one of these videos. I would imagine at some point one or both of the cats may jump up onto the table, but we'll see. Hermione, my dog, gets bummed out anytime I'm not paying her attention. All right. Your foundation has been laid. We'll get to your heartstone layer. Man, I can't believe it's almost the end of July. This year, as crazy as it's been, has just flown right on by. Kind of reminds me of being a kid in school. It seems like the days would just drag on, but the years somehow would just fly right by. Virgos, hyper analytical. I would say Tauruses or Taurians are definitely number one in terms of stubbornness. Leos are a close second. Virgos, I would have to think, are a close third. Passionate people, the kind of people that will have your back in any situation if you're connected to them. The symbol being the Virgin woman, make for really good parents. Slow movers, like most earth signs, but you know, that comes with the analyzing. But that's, you know, that's good. It's a lot less like Leos and fire signs in general, with our tendency to just kind of dive in. What was I'm trying to think of what movie. Shoot first, shoot second, shoot some more, and then when everybody's dead, try to ask a few questions. I don't remember what movie that came from. But that more lends itself to Leos and fire signs than it does to Virgos. But I do know this quote is from the original Iron Man, ready, fire, aim. Virgos, not so much. They're going to examine everything down to the last possible detail and then make an informed decision. And that is certainly something to be admired. I've got that in me, being a cusper, but it hasn't always been my forte. Definitely lean more towards the Leo tendencies. Practical minded, very practical minded. I won't say less of a dreamer, but in some ways, definitely so. We're going to see what these cards have to say for you today, Virgo. All right. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Definitely appreciate the support. Leave a comment in the comment sections below. I do personal readings if you'd like one. It is my full 11 card reading for $15. I typically like to do camera calls on Facebook so I can see you and we can kind of interact. But if you're one of the people that doesn't like to talk on the phone, I understand that too. In that case, I can record your reading and upload it to my private channel and send you the link. Alrighty. So, alright Virgos, let's see what we got for you today. Oh boy. One of my least favorite cards. Your center heartstone is the Temperance card. There's a lot more to it than this, but it always signifies patience to me, and I'm doing a better job than I have in the past, but patience has never really been one of my strong suits. We'll start with your foundation. We have the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. We have the King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. The Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries. Spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. The Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision. A stalemate, pretending there is no problem. All right, in your heartstones, we have the Daughter of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles. We also have the Temperance card, as I mentioned before, and we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Now, this is interesting. In your Mind Stone layer, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is also the Ace of Fire down in your foundation layer, which is upright. And we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So, court cards, most always, especially my readings, are going to represent people that are in your life. Some of you Virgos out there, it seems like your main focus right now, and this doesn't always necessarily indicate this, but it seems like your primary focus, at least is where your heart is concerned, is you're being patient with someone, which is a good thing, but in your mind, that's actually stunting your creativity. It's hindering your ability to have a new beginning in terms of your creations. It would be a normal thing for a Virgo to be a writer, whether you would write books, articles, blog posts. I know personally I do freelance writing for a couple different websites online. It's almost as if you're exercising a little bit too much patience and you're delaying your creative projects. Maybe because you have so many going on that you don't know which one to focus on, but also maybe just kind of waiting around to see if something happens on its own. You are the creator of your own reality, so I would suggest, and the cards are also suggesting, whittle down your priority list and rearrange it and organize it. Virgo's really good at organizing things. Make a list of, let's say, just 5 things that you might have on your mind right now that are not really connected to your normal routine. If you're a writer and you have several different projects going on or several different ideas, I'm being asked to let you know, go ahead and pick the one that you can get done first, and it won't take as much time. Like if you're writing an article and you're writing a book at the same time, put all of your attention on the article, get it done first, and then get that out of the way so that you can go and focus on the book. For some of y'all, that's not going to apply at all. For some of you, you're worried about a union of emotions. The Two of Cups is basically number 2 in numerology, is the number of union, coming together, partnerships, relationships. Cups talk about emotions, and it's upside down, or in reverse, if you will, in your mind, and it's directly above this Daughter of Pentacles. For some of you, that's going to be an earth sign romantic partner that you're concerned if you're ever going to actually. For some of y'all, it's going to be connecting with that person at all. For some of you, it's going to be taking it to the next level. You're concerned if what you want to happen will ever, in fact, happen. And on the other side of that, up here, we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, traditionally in the tarot, is wish fulfillment, is celebration. All 10 of your cups runneth over. It's a happy family life. You've got every one of your emotional needs taken care of and fulfilled, and you're happy. But it's in reverse, and it's also above the 5 of Cups in reverse. This is really fascinating, Virgos. General readings, they have messages for so many people. If some of the things that I'm saying aren't for you, then they aren't for you. I'm going to start back at the bottom here. The King of Water, while court cards typically represent people in your life, in this case, there's Buddy. If you haven't seen one of my videos before, he's very pleased to meet you. He's going to walk all over your reading and might even sit down and lick his butt for you. Okay. There we go. So, if you'll excuse me, the King of Water is representing not necessarily a romantic partner for you, but it's talking about somebody who has been a great influence over your emotions in the past leading up until now. It's the foundation upon which you're standing. Above that, I believe, for a great deal of you, this Daughter of Pentacles is talking about somebody that you're in love with or you're interested in. Seeing as how all 3 of your mind stones are in reverse, there's a lot of worry going on in your head. Not so much your heart, but your head. It's like your heart knows what's going on, and your heart is cool, and your heart is being patient. It's not letting you hurt as much emotionally as perhaps you have in the past. But be careful with that, because if your heart and your mind aren't in sync with one another, one or the other can tip the scales of balance. And so if you're worried about something in your head, but it's not really affecting you, from an underlying position of your heart hurting, then you're worrying for nothing. Your romantic endeavors, let them be. Do some meditation, take a couple deep breaths, and just try to feel your way through this is the message that I'm definitely getting. Try to get out of your head and stop thinking so much. Easier said than done for one of the most analytical signs in the zodiac, for sure. But that's definitely what I'm getting from you, for you. Enjoying life's little luxuries. From personal experience, I can tell you that I've had a lot of healing to do over the last year in particular, over the last couple of years in general. But over time, if you try to stop staring at the past so much, even though it is important to go back and learn lessons, stop worrying about the future so much and what your creative endeavors may or may not be. Stop worrying about the future so much and whether or not your creative endeavors may be fruitful, and just kind of take it day by day. And what I've been doing and really trying to stick to, and I think it's good advice for everybody, find something every day to focus on that day and look at it like, thank you for today. I'm grateful for today. The Bible says, give no thought for the morrow takes thoughts for things of itself. And that's really a message that I'm getting here. Like, don't worry so much about the future. Focus on now. Focus on everything you have to be grateful for. Try your best when you go to bed at night to go to sleep with a smile on your face. Think about something that you can't help but smile about. Like for me, it's my animals, my dog and my cats. How grateful I am, how fortunate I am to have them. And that puts a big smile on my face, and I kind of doze off and fade away into dreamland with that thought. And the more often you can get into the habit of going to bed happy, you're likely to carry that with you and wake up with a smile on your face as well. Let's see what else we got here. So you're being patient, perhaps a little bit too patient. I'm really getting a thumping message in my head to get things moving. Get something going, get something started, get something finished. Your Five of Cups in reverse in your Heartstone layer. Number 5 in numerology is the number of conflict, change, challenges, and cups, of course, are emotions. It's in reverse, which is really telling me that you've been trying to change the way that you feel about the future. So what I said just a moment ago and not worrying about it so much, this is actually really good. Everything that's real in this life, as far as I'm concerned, starts with your heart. Your heart will never let you down. Your head can get you into trouble. If they're both working together, that's the optimal scenario for balance, and that what can really help you get things done. But this is really good what I'm seeing here, Virgo. The overall energy that I'm getting from the reading is very positive. It's easy to say don't worry about something when it's something that has a tremendous emotional impact on you, whether it be good or bad, positive or negative, what have you. But you can do this. You know, you choose how you feel. They are your feelings. They belong to you. Don't let somebody else's words control your feelings. If that's happening, what that really means, and I put a post on Facebook about this recently, if somebody else is able to say something to you, and then without you taking that gap of time to process it and decide how you feel about it, if somebody has such power over you that they can say something and your emotions instantly get twisted up, that's not good in one way, because it means that you don't have as much control over your emotions as you should. But at the same time, it's also a good indicator of where you are and that you still have some work to do there. So that's good also. In its own way, that's good to let you know where you are, that you need to get back into the emotional gym and do some more exercise there, and work towards that goal of emotional control. Ha! Rhymed. I think that's all I'm going to have for you with this reading here. Some of you have wonderful opportunities ahead of you, and specifically some of you with writing of some kind, poems, books, short stories. If that does apply to you, Google search writing contests. They're all over the place. Some of them don't pay very much at all. Some of them have prizes up to $1,000 or more, or scholarships, or whatever they may be. But that's a good opportunity to get something done, get your name out there, and start to build. Kindle Direct Publishing is another good way to self-publish. I don't think it costs anything at all. In fact, I just created the account for myself. You know, get a piece of work out there, charge $1 for it, you know, just to get some people used to you and your style. But yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Your mind is filled with worry at the moment, but your emotions, despite that, seem to be fairly stable. For some of you, I'm getting for the first time in quite a while, so that's good. You're moving in the right direction. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up with the capstone, which is the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle card, because we always think man, is it Mercury retrograde? I'm stumbling over my words. I don't know what's going on here. I'm usually such a polished speaker. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters regarding my family and my home. And we'll read from the book just to close that out there. All right, time to get some help with your home. Think of it as a worthy investment that pays huge dividends of increased time, energy, and vigor. So, Virgo, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time.